business specializes in Chicano-style tattoo work, the black and gray, classic, fine line tattoo work. So a lot of our artists here are really experienced in that. Other than that, we do have other artists that do traditional work here as well. We have script, realism. So it all lands in that black and gray category. We had a grand opening on May 19th of this year, and it was a huge success. And ever since then, a lot of people have been getting back to us about when we're going to do another show. So we wanted to put this event together just to help out our friends and family, get their cars noticed, and we have vendors out there, and we're here all just to have a good time. Good Intentions Car Show pulled up deep first, so there are about 10 cars deep out there. We have different vendors from all around California. We got vendors from Los Angeles, the Bay Area, Northern California, and different places. Other than that, we have La Bamba, our local taqueria is doing our tacos out here, and just plenty of vendors. We also have some guest artists here spotting, Miguel from Rough Ride Tattoo Parlor in Vacaville.
Well, I purchased a car about 13 years ago in Canada. I bought the car in Canada, had it shipped straight to my front door. And that's when I went to work on it, making it, modifying it to my liking. I added the Continental kit, and that's what lowriders do. In the lowrider culture, you can go as far as your money and imagination take you. And you're going to run out of one before you run out of the other one.
I hear you.
Yes.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the car club. What's it mean to be a part of a car club?
Well, we're a family. It's so good to know that you've got people, you're surrounded by people that have the same love as you for older cars and the lowriding culture. It means so much to me to be a member of Good Intentions, because everybody we do things together, not only lowride, but we have family functions together. We are a family-oriented club.
So why a 64?
64 is because growing up in a rural town in Arkansas, a friend of mine had a 1964. It was the first car I'd ever seen like that, and I fell in love with it. And I promised myself, if the Lord blessed me to become an adult, I'm gonna save my pennies and get me a 64.
I got a 1964 Chevy Impala. It's black, 283 motor, runs like a champ. I'm with Impala's Car Club. We are nationwide, chapters throughout the United States, including Atlanta, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. Majority of the chapters are here in California. We're from far north as Chico to far south as San Diego. We'll be starting a chapter in Tijuana and another place in Mexico here soon. We started the Woodland chapter about 5 years ago. Impala's Car Club has been around since the 1990s. It's a different time and era right now for the lowrider community, the lowrider scene. There was a lot of stereotyping back in the 90s, and it was pretty rough back in the 90s for lowriding, but now we're in the 2000s, everybody's grown up, everybody has families now, everybody has jobs and stuff. So it's more family orientated than ever before.
It's a 1970 Monte Carlo, all original. Paint just been added to it and reshot cleared. 350 engine, 350 tranny, all original, just been added to mainly.
How do you feel about the younger generation getting into lowriding?
I encourage it, man. It's a family thing, man. We got to, have our kids raised up with positivity, and there's nothing more positive than this. This is family. Family comes first,
Tell me what it's like to have somebody come up, and want to talk to you and look at your car.
It just, makes you feel proud, makes you feel good. It's just proud, man, very proud. It's your ride, and it's something that that you're bringing out that shows you it's a reflection of you, and they appreciate it, they appreciate you.
I bought it in 2000. I restored it to what it looks now. It's got a 350 small block, 350 turbo tranny. I redid the interior, had it stitched to the original stitchings, the patterns, and so forth and so on. Of course, I got it accessorized, so this thing never stops eating money, man.
Tell me a little bit about why you obsess over a car.
Well, you know, it's a toy. You know, as you grow up, you know, you put away the childish things. No, this is my toy, man. So it's something when I was a little kid, I liked the curves on it. I liked the body style when I used to see it on the streets. So I wanted this particular model. So I searched and I searched and I found it and I rebuilt it the way I saw it. You don't see too many of these cars, you know, nowadays. I like it when the older folks come up and say, man, you know what? I remember these cars. It takes me to my childhood. See, that's what I like. That's what I dig. And, you know, we try to keep that, you know, memory alive, you know, basically, you know.
And tell me a little bit about, like, what's it like to be involved in car culture?
You know, in this particular car culture, we like to support each other, whether it's the old school cars, the Impalas, just everybody that's fascinated with the muscle cars or the lowriders or whatever. We like to support one another because, you know, these cars are American muscle, man. You know, you build them to last, you know. They're American steel.
Yeah, I noticed I didn't see a lot of imports around here. So.
No, I don't think you probably would neither. But that's okay. We welcome them too, man. But this is America's pastime, man. These GM, Ford, you know, GM, Chevy, Buick, Chrysler, you know, you have it. They don't make them like they used to. A lot of the people that you see here are business owners. Matter of fact, the one who's putting it on, they own their own business. You know, so what we try to do is get away from that stereotype and say, you know what, myself, I'm a business owner, my wife, you know, I'm a grandfather, you know, so it's not, we're not making trouble for anybody. In fact, we do this for the community to come out and it's free to come enjoy and see what the real side of lowriding is all about.